Live from the KaJoyfulness TV's News Center. This is KaJoyfulness News Tonight.
Good evening, I'm Carlo Delia Pablico, and welcome to its initial episode on KaJoyfulness News Tonight here on KaJoyfulness TV Davao. And now, here are today's headlines.
In the headlines, Casey Ryan Sayandasho already gave birth to a baby boy. Shirley Sombilon secretly shows up to her friends and ex-colleagues in the mall. An appliance center in Davao City ravishes on fire. For our world news, Pope Benedict XVI resigns and bids goodbye to his Twitter followers. The Twitter account was renamed to Sede Bacante. 6 people killed in southern Thailand. People of Bangkok already voted their favorite gubernatorial candidate as elections started to kick off in 50 districts in Bangkok. And a Thai teacher celebrates her birthday this March 19th.
KaJoyfulness, here are the details of tonight's headlines. Shirley Sombilon secretly shows up to her friends and co-workers before at NCCC Mall Davao. John Ray and Bodolin confirms the report as we featured this story.
KaJoyfulness TV reporter John Ray Lim shares confirmation to the KaJoyfulness News team that ex-talent Shirley Sombilon shows up at NCCC Mall Davao last Tuesday of February 18. Lim, worker of Smokies, says Sombilon had talked to her former colleagues and workers including Maribik Kabaktulan, Lucy Nauha, Madeline Pardillo, and Casey Ryan Sayandasho just to say hello and what they are doing right now. And as expected, Sombilon is deeply limited in sharing details after she had gave birth secretly. Sombilon was married to a man from Kapatagan City. The news team tried to contact Sombilon at this very moment, but her phone wouldn't answer our calls, even our text messages. Sombilon was a former talent of KaJoyfulness TV last 2010. She was last seen on the program The Sombilon Report.
Meanwhile, in other news, Casey Ryan Sayandasho already gave birth last December 2012. Here's the story.
Co-workers Arlene Tonso and Siti Katugkag confirms that their colleague and friend Casey Ryan Sayandasho already gave birth a few days before the year 2012 ends. In an exclusive interview by the KaJoyfulness TV news team, Katugkag and Tonso says Cyan's baby was a boy and weren't sure how many months the baby was since its birth. Workers of NCCC Mall Davao were glad about Cyan's birth last of December 2012. Remembering that Cyan was pregnant last August of 2012, when the news team took a picture, even though she's pregnant in these last few days, she doesn't stop working as a promodizer for a beauty product. Cyan took a maternity leave a few months ago. Also, the co-workers of the mall were a bit curious and confused, including Charity Jane Casanillo Momo, Lucy Nauha, Madeline Pardillo, and Maribik Kabaktulan, because Cyan wouldn't tell about her pregnancy. Cyan was married to a certain Mr. Romeo Dasho a few months ago. Cyan was a worker of a beauty product stall in NCCC Mall Davao since 2010.
When we come back, let's give a quick roundup of today's other headlines at this hour. This is KaJoyfulness News Tonight.
May puso't paninindigan, prinsipyo'y pinaglalaban. Ikaw at ako, sa serbisyo niya, sigurado tayo. Mix mo, lagi nandyan, laging maasahan. Mix ko,
sama-sama natin harapin ang kinabukasan na may sigla at panibagong pag-asa.
Siya mix mo.
Game attack!
Oh!
Wow! Wild talaga ang tama ng Lucky Me Pancit Canton Extra Hot Chili.
May anghang swabe ang pasok, pero malupit ang hagot.
Again, attack! Nakimi Pancit Canton Extra Hot Chili. Wild ito!
Sa totoong buhay, ako po si Rodel Nasianceno. Ordinaryong Pilipino. Nagsumikap magka-diploma para makatulong sa pamilya. Sa totoong usapan, si Kuya Sani Angara ang gumawa ng mga batas na tulong sa pag-ahon ng pamilyang Pilipino.
Di kalidad na edukasyon at trabaho, yan ang ikaunlad ng pamilyang Pilipino. Yan ang pag-asa ng bayan.
Kuya Sani, itataya ko siyang kinabukasan ko. Ikaw ang totoo. Anggara ng Pinoy, Anggara sa Senado.
Anggara na sa Senado.
And we're back here on KaJoyfulnessNEWS tonight. Another top stories. Pope Benedict XVI resigns and closed his Twitter account as his last tweet gives to more than 2 million followers. And a Thai teacher celebrates her 27th birthday this month. Here's the report from yours truly.
In the Vatican, Pope Benedict XVI bids goodbye to his Twitter followers in its last tweet and closed its official Twitter account at Pontifex along with his resignation last February 28, 2013. Due to his age and its health reasons, despite some speculations about why he resigned and couldn't continue to fulfill his duties as Pope. His Twitter account reached almost 2 million followers and its tweets he posted were translated in 9 languages. The Pope says he won't leave the church for good after his resignation. Meanwhile, in Thailand, Thai teacher from Bansokmai, An Persian Kan, Changwat Lei, Nang Salkesrapon Jampapeng has turned 27 years old last March 19 of 2013. Jampapeng has delighted along with her family, closest friends, and classmates from high school and university greeted her Suksan Wanked, literally means happy birthday in Thai language in her humble home. Meanwhile, Jampapeng thanked her Facebook friends, including yours truly, for the heartfelt and lovely greetings on her very special day. Jampapeng was graduated at Mahawityalay Ratchapat Lei last 2010, taking up BS in Computer Science. Jampapeng is currently a teacher in Chumchum Bansok Wityakan in Shinkan District. From yours truly, Kun Carlo, จากอำเภอเมืองดาวาประเทศฟิลิปปินส์ครับ สุขสันต์วันเกิดที่คุณครูคุกนางสาวเกษรพลจำปาแพง